Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Congratulations again.
All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Collins. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Let not go out like that, man.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Drops it underneath for Collins.
So what's going on with the
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A really nice catch, but bottom line, that should have gone for more yardage.
Give him a pass in the flat that allows him to get upfield. There's plenty of distance between him and all the defenders. Actually cost himself some yardage there. Yeah, they got the completion, but it could have been so much more.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Prescott rolling to his right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
When you're in a situation like
from
that,
the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
You in it now. Like I could say if it was the first game like I did for myself,
on second
but I
down,
did it
Prescott
because
again.
my heart was
Out to
in
his
it.
left.
Your heart's still in it. So you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta finish that with your brothers, no matter what.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 66 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both
counts.
A
lot of people,
because once he took off,
thought that I
let's
left
face it,
because of
that
Gary
should have been
coming
done
back.
in Big Sky Country. Aren't any
That's
speed
not the
limits
case,
out
because
there?
at the end of the
And
day,
off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
He was there, you know, when the
Now
team
the
first
Baltimore
started.
offense heading back out on the
left.
field
I
and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Like, something lifted off of me because I remember
now Jackson on first down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to be able to be a team player. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's bigger than just me.
He'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
I was
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
I was excited to be able to set it back for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's a once in a lifetime thing. That you can have a two-minute monster.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Shout out to
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Nah, just for the
quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game,
how the coaching staff handled the situation.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now.
It was already, I wasn't going to show up to the game because I had work. You know what I'm saying? But I did show up to the game. You give me the ball one time in the first quarter, and then you bring me back out and put me on the sideline until the end of the third quarter. Like, come on, man.
Slant route unless you have a
First
receiver
of
has a
all,
lot
I'm
of
no
stature
sucker.
to him.
I'm no puppet.
Sometimes the
And you
little
won't
guys, they get
treat
lost
me
in
like
there.
that.
People can't really
Because
locate
I didn't deserve that. Because the past 2-3 years, I had that team on my back. You know what I'm saying? So when it came down to the nitty gritty on offense, if we needed those couple yards, if we didn't get those couple yards, games was over. And I came through. So it's not. I was never wanting to be the face of the team, but I'm a gorilla at the end of the day, and I love what I do, and I'm good at it. So that kind of broke my spirit a little bit. So that was just God telling me, you know what, it's time to hang it up.
And if you're going to give him
That's
that
why I
much
left it.
space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Prescott now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. In for the score. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
I had too much
No
to lose
secret, but they
at the
started to
time.
execute,
Having
and
a
they started to
full-time
protect the guy
job,
throwing the
you
ball,
know,
because
having a
oftentimes when you
family,
empty the backfield,
having 3 children, you know what I'm
pressure
saying,
at you.
on top
They
of
managed
my
to hold him
children
there and
and my
successfully
family and
complete
all
the
that, like
touchdown
that
pass.
stuff is,
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
you
will
gotta
send
spend that
this
quality
one
time
away.
because tomorrow's never promised. So if I'm out there playing recreational football and I end up getting hurt again,
And now here come
with the
the
situation
Ravens.
of my job, I
Already
can't
down 2
afford to
touchdowns
lose
here in the
that
first
job,
half.
man.
This becomes
And
a pretty
being
important
the
drive,
fellas
doesn't it?
It
and
certainly
having the
does, and
background
a
that
lot
I
of
have,
teams
it's like,
script
you know what I
plays.
mean?
We know
It's
that,
hard
right?
to
They
find
have a
good
script to start the ball game,
So you
and
know,
typically
try to
those scripts
protect
go
those
between
things
12 and
those
24,
great,
25
those,
plays.
because God
Down 2
sending them
touchdowns
to you.
early,
I
probably
mean,
not
if
very
I
deep
don't
into
take
their
that
script. I think that they'll
opportunity
stay
at
with
that
it.
given
I don't think
time,
they'll abandon
and
it
I let
just
it
yet,
pass by,
and try and
that
generate
time
some
may not
offense
come
on this
again.
drive.
I may not
Anything, at
find
least 3
another
points,
good
get that 0
full-time
off the
job.
board.
You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, I got to,
The
protect
drive
and
starts
provide
with a run
and
by
do all
Collins.
that stuff.
And this
As a
one
man,
goes
that was
nowhere. Losing
an adult
yardage back
decision
at the
that I had to
22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one?
And I've been telling people on the team that I ain't, you know what I'm saying, that I really wasn't there. Like, it wasn't like it was something that was just out the blue. I've been telling people like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I hope y'all finish very good.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom,
On 2nd down, Jackson flush to his right. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Good business, Mike. Come here.
And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Oh, come on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
My business to fall back.
First down, Prescott flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Right now, I'm not ready. I just want to just enjoy being a dad, a family man, husband, all that stuff. I just want to enjoy it.
Prescott from the gun. He's got his man in the crossing route.
When the time presents itself,
able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped
if it's a good deal, then I might take a jab at it.
22. Prescott to throw it.
Get up out of here, Dak. Get up out of here, Dak. He don't want none of you. It's only the first quarter. Come on.
First down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of the legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The problem, the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Yeah. Click that link that I just texted you.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, God, he won't lie. He's doing it.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield, because, as you said, you got much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown.
I'm calling anybody.
been through.
I'm calling everybody out.
21-7.
Poteet.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, you're not better than John Gotti.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll begin the drive with Collins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Who, John Gotti?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's Jackson.
It's always close. I end up losing because I'll do something stupid when I don't really need to do it.
Linebacker Jalen Smith.
This
takes this one back into the end zone, and the
no, don't use that excuse, bro. All man is the same.
Under what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited
you're gonna finish
and have a bust on defense and give
that's
up a big play instead.
You finish the game no matter what. Because it betters you as a player because you'll start to see your flaws and where you mess up and you start to get frustrated. But you're going to be like, let me see something different. And all you need to do is do a few plays, just like New England Patriots. They only got like 3 plays that they run. But it's out of different formations. You know what I'm saying? But it's damn near the same play.
19-yard line.
So you just got to
stick to what you know what I'm saying? You got to stick to what you know. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. Caught left side to Crabtree. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Airing one deep for Crabtree. And that's caught inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Jackson, and that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Jackson.
Come on, Mike. Show me something. Come on, I'm too good. I'm too good. This is embarrassing.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
This is embarrassing.
Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience.
You can't quit.
The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl, Belichick leading them.
Listen, quitting's like rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you're labeled a quitter, it's like being labeled a rap.
But I do like this about Sean McVay.
On this man, you can't quit. You just got to take it out of
there. No matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
But see, the thing is, some people get that, but other people don't. So when I say that,
play action to Elliott. Here's
some people be ready to give up.
Drops it underneath to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion.
Okay, I'm going to punt the ball to you, and what you going to do?
Elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
You're one of those guys that like to play by the book.
Jones on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54
yards. You're the type of running back. You're the type of running back that likes to hit every home. So if it's a 24, you like to hit the 24.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for
another
possession.
You scared to bounce that thing down.
3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of. Oh, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
I'm gonna make sure I hit that.
What's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3,
and listen, the two-hole could be closed up and you'll still hit it because you like to stick to the script, to the playbook.
He's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. A right side catch by Crabtree. He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
All right, here we go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
He's pulled.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
We cannot beat John.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had and ended the last drive. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Look at that defense. Look at that defense.
A really nice pickup.
Trying to barrel up
in
there, but I don't
Come on, stick to the playbook. Punt the ball, Mike.
Short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down.
Bull over there smoking boobies.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down.
I'm not John Gotti, like.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
Inches play, like, ooh. Like, because it was 4th and inches, like, it was an inches play. I hope you would like that.
This time, Jackson will throw it.
Yeah, right.
Out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. That goes for a gain of 31.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
Oh,
you know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
I'm pushing him up, man.
The ball's out.
Hey, yo, miss.
Boys have recovered.
Yeah.
When I see a play like that,
now it's time to wild out. We don't do no drive-bys. We sprint through and we hop out.
At that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Here's Prescott. Full right side, taken in by Gallup.
Come on, that's Dak
Prescott. He's 10 for 11, Mike.
What's going on with you?
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones.
What's going on with you? I'm standing in the trenches. Watch how I work this 2 minutes. I'm going to show you why I'm ready to go.
Prescott looks to throw first. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know the Patriots.
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, "Were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation?" He said, "No comment," because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
watch how I do this, Mike.
Complete.
Watch how I do this.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
They love.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted.
I didn't even throw it to him.
By Tony Jefferson.
Yo, look how he threw it.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I don't know what
that was. I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 7 for the 23.
You got a lot of time left. Listen, you got a lot of time left. You got a lot of time. But what you going to do then?
On 2nd down, here's
Why would you throw it to him? Why would you throw it to him? He had Circle wide open.
It brings up 3rd.
Circle was wide open.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Go back.
Only way to play good defense.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You hear us talking on the line?
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
This stupid.
Now Austin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Watch how Zeke punch you right in the mouth.
Heading back out onto the field. And
watch how Zeke punch you right in the mouth.
Near midfield, though, maybe
I'm telling
take
you
a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
I'm telling you,
you do that if you have trust.
And
this should be a position now where the great ones will relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh, he's wide open.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Not this time. Not this time.
And this one is incomplete.
Not this time.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken at his 4.
This song.
Gets past one man. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return.
So what happened last game, right?
You're almost in field goal position.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So who played running back?
Incompletion. Let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games. But on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nickell Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation. When I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl. But I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it can be a slippery slope when you start doing it with everything.
I'm glad Bell brought it more.
I call holding just about every play in the NFL.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Cool.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Cool.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
York Silver Bullet. Why? Why? Huh?
Here's Prescott.
I said, why go there?
Being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed to break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Jackson back into his end zone. Buying time to his left. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, and then you're finding another receiver.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw again is Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I'm giving you a chance.
Picked off right around the 43.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top. You become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
46.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. C.J. Mosley able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards.
46. Gun. 46.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It don't matter. But you're not doing nothing with it. But you're not doing anything.
45-yard line. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win 32.
You got no moves on nothing.
The MVP, the McCourty twins. Jason and Devin, they both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries.
And now here's another interception. He's picked off near his own 48.
What you thought this was?
And they will finally
What you really thought this was?
but not until he takes it back
It don't matter. What you thought this was?
The interception was, they just continue to mount these five picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit.
Touchdown. You're Okie. You're Okie.
Amari Cooper from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And
anybody
their
can
lead to
get
28.
it. Like the boy AB said.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw is Jackson.
Anybody can get it, you know what I'm saying? Kids or adults, I don't play with.
Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
When it comes to
Brandon,
this
there's
game,
one bright side to that incompletion.
I'll test run you out and see what you know
an
what I mean.
interception.
And then if you really want to play for the bread, you can play for the bread.
Nice guy. That's kind of savage.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now it's Jackson.
You came out the pocket.
He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is
we need to have a talk, dude.
You know what I'm like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball
Tone Arnaz,
like
we need to have a talk, dude.
The rhythm seems off.
You know what I'm talking about.
Now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
We won't even get into the conversation
They pitch it out to Collins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
And that's caught inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
On second down, Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards on the play.
And watch you get down. Watch you get down here and fail, like John Gotti.
On first and goal,
you're not
he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
You're not going.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now Jackson on second down, and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You're cool.
Michael Crabtree from 4 yards out, and the Ravens cut into that lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
Hold on, my guy. My fault. Wagwan killer. I'm back. Top shot.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Oh, you got
this
time.
Is taken
You got time. You got time. You got time. You got time.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
He's about to get stupid.
Now here come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A first down throw for Prescott. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. A second down throw for Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Hey, man, pull your skirt down. Take that.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
You don't get in your feelings about that. I mean, unless you're really talking that pressure. If you're talking that pressure, throw your hands up. Like, I mean, guns down, hands up. That's
from the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yeah, like, just walk away from the situation. Diffuse the whole thing.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Like that. I mean, and then the life that he was living.
Well, now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
He did what he felt he needed to do, which I don't think was right.
In the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Being that person that, you know, he's portraying to be, or, you know what I'm saying, if he really lived that lifestyle, then, you know what I'm saying, that's what he
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Collins gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. He might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
I'm another question.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down.
He's going to walk away.
And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
That's a two
Crabtree the target on that one.
I put a lot of people
in nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
I know Blair.
The guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Get up out of here, back.
And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on a comebacker. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down carry by Allen.
That's how you hit the... Man, that's a running back right there. That's me running. What you talking about?
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
You see, I was going to hit the hole, then I bounced it.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
I'm controlling. Man, what?
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Then I can hear you coming in the huddle.
Many of the other backs in the league.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Off
Come
the
on,
corner.
Bob.
Where'd he come
Come on,
from?
Bob.
I mean, I guess he came off the
No,
corner,
Bob,
but really
number
nice
4.
play.
Come on, Bob.
Pose a question, answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. This will be caught at about the 5.
That's you. That's you right there.
A gain of 8, but it
That's
also
how you
be a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down.
Oh, touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Pussy, you gonna run out of bounds? What's wrong with you, nigga?
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
But
I
listen,
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just
do, you'll run out of bounds. You'll catch it, or you'll return it, you'll run out of bounds, and then somebody hits you, and you'll put your hand up like, where the flag at?
Attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, but that's crazy because that's a pass he would have really threw up
him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Hit that whole top.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a
man, look at this
soon.
big ass leap that just flew in. Look. Look at it.
Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And down he'll go at the 25. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4.
I can't do nothing with it.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays off the sorts of defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And
we got Sean.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Line of scrimmage again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
The swoop. 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 Yeah, I know what that is. Come on. Play swoop.
On 2nd down, Collins.
Here he is.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good for 13 and a Raven first down.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice game. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Collins. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Rock the shit and put you on a cell phone.
The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4.
My brother, Kevin Gates, still living with their mama. A lot of bad bitches still living with their mama.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Stop talking, let's do it. All right, go ahead, do what you got to do.
Throwing here, Prescott steps away to his left. Now
goodness, yeah, right. Him one-handed?
Picked off near the 42. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. Our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman, you play the run.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson
you got to. You got to. And everybody else should as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out on the team.
As they cash in for 6.
Bell went out his way to try to put it together, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to finish.
This time Jackson will throw it, and he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Them black
starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Hey. He's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
All relations.
Prescott here to throw. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, you got to get out the game, ready for it.
Got my name
in need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And again, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 4th down, Prescott. It's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You see how I put the touch on that pass?
Michael Gallup from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And his throw is incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's
yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
By Beasley. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 42 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
I'll pick him apart right here. Watch this.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. This is it's Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I went right at.
I've got to laugh here. And I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.